as far as Mr. Tom Hardy. One American, one Australian, one Brit. Perfect Virginians. And there's a question over here. Si vous pouvez rapporter le micro là-bas.
Hello, Paolo Festa, Italy. Question to Tom Hardy. You playing tough guys in Tinker Tailor in this movie and the next Batman. I would like to know, I think about Nicholson playing with his axe to be tough on set. How do you work between takes, to get tough, to be badass, to be pissed off? Thank you.
I actually play Scrabble. You should try it, buddy. It's kind of hard. And I lose as well, because Jessica beats me, actually, at Scrabble. And Battleship.
Yeah. Question here, then there.
Hello, I'm Moreno Pisto from Donna Moderna, Italy. Two questions for Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf. In Lawless, you are two young men full of ambition, but in your real life are so ambitious. And what do you think about prohibitionism? Yesterday was an alcohol.
Is that a country?
Start again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What do we think about prohibition?
What do you think about prohibitionism? Yesterday was on alcohol, today is on light drugs. Is it correct or not for you?
Prohibition.
Whoa.
Tom?
You're the head of the family.
As the professional in retirement, I'm not sure about the drugs and drink stance, really. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to make any political statements or anything, but there's a good argument to say to legalize drugs, and there's also a great argument, you know what I mean, to say don't, the opposite. So that's my stand is, whatever floats your boat, just don't get caught.
Question
Go ahead. Next question. I think it's best.
Okay. I thought I'd save your butt.
Hello. Taneli Topelius from Finnish newspaper Ilta-Sanomat. One for Mr. Hardy and then one for Mr. Nick Cave. Mr. Hardy, you are acting with Gary Oldman in many films, including Tinker Tailor, this one, and Dark Knight Rises.
So I can't get a visual on you, mate, so this is coming out of... Hello. Sorry.
Hi. Can you define these different experiences with Mr. Gary Oldman, and please tell the most interesting bits about those different experiences?
Well, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy and Batman. Yeah. What was the thing is, the first time I worked with Gary, I had to watch him, and that was it. So we had to reshoot because actually my beard fell off while I was talking, so we had to go back and reshoot the entire scene that I had with him in Tinker Tailor. But which is good, because I spent my entire experience with Gary staring at him and not returning any lines, because I think he's basically God, The second time I was playing kind of God, so I ignored him. Kicked him a bit, that kind of thing. But Gary Oldman is one of my heroes completely, so I did nothing but glean from him.
Question over there and here. Go ahead.
Hi, it's Anita Singh from the Daily Telegraph in London, and it's a question for Tom Hardy. You've done a lot of Hollywood films now. Does that mean it's effortless for you to master the accent? Was it effortless in this case, or were there particular challenges? And just a second question, do you think of yourself as a British actor in Hollywood, or is that an artificial boundary now? There's
a personhood argument as well in that, and I just see myself as a person, full stop. And wherever the team is, where the work is at, which is really good, and I want to be on the team where they're doing the best work. So it doesn't matter where that is, and that might mean I'd have to learn a few languages as well, if I have to. And the first question was. I've only done 2 American accents, really, and then a couple of not-so-good ones. So I'm still a bit nervous about the American accent. But this was so specific and strong a colour that there's a little bit more mask work to be done for me. So it's a little easier to hide behind an accent like this, which was not necessarily an accent, but more of a personality and a character. So I didn't feel like I was doing... It's funny, it's more like a voice that came from a centre than an accent. And the same with Warrior. I had a very similar monosyllabic, but central character to come from. So I wasn't caught up with dialect. As soon as that happens, I panic and I start. Look, I'm not Australian in Tinker Tailor for a reason, you know. It wasn't a choice. No, that's not true. I chose to be British, but my accent work isn't always amazing. Not that it's amazing here.
Question.
Yes. Hello. Bertrand L'Aiguillon from France. I have two questions about your characters, Christian to Guy and to Shia. First, Guy, you gave us
Tom Hardy. Your style of acting reminds me the young Marlon Brando. Have you ever influenced by him? Because the way you behave and you talk in this film, particularly in this film. Thank you.
No, do you know what? I haven't even seen The Godfather, and I haven't seen On the Waterfront, and I haven't seen A Streetcar, but I have seen a lot of photographs. And that's a very nice thing of you to say. I appreciate that. But no, it's not. It's not conscious, if there is any comparison to be made, and that's very, very, very high praise indeed. Or apart from the Tea Rising Shanghai, what was the one where you played the Chinaman?
Tea House of the Other Spoon.
Yeah, that one wasn't so great.
Baz.
Hi, just wanted to ask